Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, I think I got a good one today. I don't know what the name of it is, but I'm calling it the shell cable pattern. Alright, y'all want to learn how to do this? It is super easy. Super easy. If you know how to do a chain, a single, a double, and a treble. And of course, you'll need to know how to do front post. But I go over all that in the video. Alright, let's get started. Give me just a minute. And, well, before we get started, if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe. When you do, give us a thumbs up, share if you can, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this pattern, or any of my other patterns. Well, they're not my patterns. I'm just teaching how to do them. Somebody else come up with them. But I'm just showing you how to work them. Alright. Hold on just a minute. Or, well, for y'all it's going to be just a second. Okay. Now, all I've done was put a slip knot on my hook. I'm not going to do this part on camera. But this pattern, it said that it was worked in multiples of 8 plus 3. Well, it is not, which is why I said in my video yesterday to question the pattern. Excuse the scratch on my finger. My granddaughter got a little kitten. So, you know, I gotta play with the kitten. But the pattern is not done in multiples of 8 plus 3. It is done in multiples of 8 plus 4. Because otherwise it don't work. So, I'm going to do a chain of 8, 8, 8 plus 4. Then I'm going to go into the second stitch from the hook. And I'm going to put one single crochet in every single stitch all the way down to the end. And I'll meet y'all back there, okay? Because y'all don't need to see me do all that. Okay, I'm back. Now, I did 8, 8, 8, and then 4 stitches. Well, then I went in the second chain from the hook, which that chain one there, that's a turning chain, it don't count as nothing. Okay, and I have not chained 1 because the first stitch is going to be a double crochet. So, I'm going to turn my work. I'm going to pull up a loop. I'm going to put my finger on that loop. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go through that first stitch where I did the supposed to have done the chain 1. And I'm going to pull through 2 and pull through 2. And I'm going to do the standing / working double crochet. And then I'm going to go into the next one and put a double crochet. And I'm going to go into the next one and put a double crochet. Now, this is just the foundation for the pattern. This is not part of the repeat. Okay, I'm going to skip 2. And I'm going to go into the third one. And I'm going to put 5 double crochets in that third one, which is called a double crochet 5 shell. Or a 5 double crochet shell. However you want to say it. I don't guess it matters. As long as you know what you're talking about. I do that a lot. Not make sense, but it makes sense to me. But I guess people look at me like, what? Or on here, listen to me and go, what? Okay, then I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to skip 2. And I'm going to go into that third one. And I'll put a single crochet, or 1 double crochet. And I'm going to go into the next one, and I'm going to put 1 double crochet. And I'm going to go into the next one, and I'm going to put 1 double crochet. And that's the repeat for this row. But it's not part of the repeat for the pattern. But this row's important. Okay, skip 2, and I'm going to go into that third one, and I'm going to put 5 double crochets in the same stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to skip 2. I'm going to put 1 double crochet. And I'm going to go to the next one and put 1 double crochet. And I got to pull out more yarn. And I'm going to go into the next one and put 1 double crochet. Okay, now I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to skip and go into that third one. And I'm going to put 5 double crochets for a shell in that one. I think this is a beautiful pattern. I really do. And it's really easy to work. You can pretty much just sit and watch TV and work this one because it doesn't take a lot of concentration. Okay, now I'm going to skip, and I'm going to go into that third one and put 1 double crochet. And the next one. And put 1. And the next one. And put 1. And then I'm going to chain 1. Okay, now, that's what we've got so far. Alright, we're going to turn our work. And we're going to go right here where we did that chain 1. We're going to go in, we're going to put a single. And we're going to put 1 single in every single stitch. And every other row is this. This starts the pattern right here. The row of singles right here. So I guess it's a 2-row repeat. Alright, I'm going to pause here. Y'all continue putting 1 single in every single stitch. and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, made it all the way to the end. Got all my singles. I have not chained one because I'm going to do the standing, working, double crochet, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'm going to pull up a loop. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to hold my loops. I'm going to go right in right there. Draw up a loop. A minute. I messed up. Okay. I'm going to hold my loop. I'm going to go around. Yarn over. No. How did I do that? Draw up a loop. Okay, I just messed up. I need to watch my own video. It's not a stitch that you do very often. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chain one. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to work a double crochet. Yeah, that's not a stitch that you do very often. So, okay. And then I'm going to the next one and do a double crochet. This is row 2 of the repeat, okay? And I'm going to go into the next one and work a double crochet. So, on the beginning and the end, you don't put trebles. You just put 3 double crochets. But on the middle ones, we're going to work trebles. Okay, so then we're going to yarn over. We're going to skip 2. We're going to go right here. And we're going to put 5 double crochets in that stitch for a shell. So we're always going to put a shell on top of a shell. And I got to pull out more yarn. Okay. Yeah, that was 4. One more. Okay, so far it's the same as this row, okay? But this is where it becomes different. And like I said, it's a 2-row repeat. So your row of singles right here and this row we're on are the repeat. So right here, we're going to yarn over twice. And where we got our 3 doubles right there, we are going to do a front post treble around that middle double. Okay, then we're going to yarn over twice. And we're going to do a front post around that one. Yeah. Let's see what I did. Okay, now I've still got this double right here. So, we're going to yarn over twice. And now we're going to cross over. And we're going to go and do a front post around it. And that's what puts the cable, is when you cross over like that. Okay? Now, we're going to skip, because you don't count the ones behind. Those are worked right here. So, you skip, and go into the top of that shell. And like I said, you're always going to work a shell on a shell. So, 5 doubles in that one stitch. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna work our trebles again because we're not at the end of the row. So we're gonna yarn over twice. We're going to go to our 3 doubles right there. We're going to skip them singles and go down. And we're going to go in that middle double. And we're going to do a front post treble around it. My yarn don't want to stay out. Okay, we're going to yarn over twice. We're going to go into this one. So we're working forward on the first 2 trebles. Then on the last treble, we're going to work backwards and go back into that first one. And it crosses over and creates a cable. Okay, then we're going to yarn over. We're going to skip, and go into the top of where our shell is. And we're going to work 5 double crochets. Needed more yarn. Then we're going to skip, and we're going to go down here, and we're going to put a double in that one, a double in that one, and a double in that one. Okay, then you chain 1, you turn your work. See, this is what we got so far before we turn our work. And it's putting cables because we're crossing over stitches. So, okay, so then you turn your work, and starting right there where you chained 1, you're gonna put a single crochet and 1 single crochet in every single stitch. So we're doing part 1 of the repeat again now. And I'll meet you back at the end of this, and we'll do that shell cable row again just to make sure. Okay, I made it to the end of my singles, and I'm not going to attempt that again. I just went ahead and chained 1, and I'm going to go right into where I chained 1, and I'm going to work a double, and then I'm going to work another double. Now this is row 2 of the repeat, and another double. Okay, so then we're going to yarn over. We're going to skip those 2 because we want to go into the top of the shell and work 5 doubles. Okay, now we're over here to the, because I just put a shell on a shell, we're back over here to the cable. We're not going to change it. We're going to still do the exact same thing. So you want to go into that middle one and do a front post treble. Okay, then you yarn over twice, and you want to go into that one, the one that's crossed over, and you want to do a front post treble, yarn over 2 times, and then we got to come back over here to the first double or treble, and we're going to do a front post treble around it. That part can get a little bit tricky, but y'all got this. I know you do. And that's what it looks like. Okay, then you yarn over. Don't count the ones behind your trebles, because they don't count. They were worked right here through the post. So if you're having problems figuring it out, just follow your post up. Or follow your double right here up. So you skip, and that will be the top. And you work 5 doubles in that one space. We're going to do it one more time, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Just want to make sure that you got it. I know you do. This is easy. Okay, got my 5 doubles in the top of my other shell. So we're going to yarn over twice. Right here where we got our cable, we're going to go in the middle one. And out the other side, doing a front post treble. Okay, now we're going to go in this one, the one that's crossed over. And we're going to do a front post treble. Well, now we got to do the crossover. So we got to go back over here to the first one and do a front post. That's all I'm going to do right now. So, that's the repeats for this pattern. A row of singles, and then your shells and your cable. And it's that easy. And somebody will look at it and go, oh man, you must have spent days doing that. When technically you can make a baby blanket in this design in probably a day. That's how fast it works. It's been 22 minutes and I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 rows done. But of course this is just a swatch. But you could technically, if you have time to sit down and actually do it, because I know a lot of people don't, especially these days. But I could make a baby blanket in this in a day. So maybe a day and a half, 2 days, if you're busy. But don't forget, when you finish it, you started with a row of singles, finish it with a row of singles. Alright, that's going to be all for today. And I will meet you back here in the next one for another grand adventure. Right here in valsyarnroom. And don't forget the yay! Alright, y'all. I got a couple of newbies. So I would like to give a personal shout out to y'all. Hey, y'all. So glad that y'all was able to come over here and join us in valsyarnroom. I hope that I am the right podcaster for you. And that you stick around. Alright. I love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. Do something nice for somebody. Even if it's just a smile. Alright. Till the next one. Y'all get your crochet on. Bye, y'all.